Alright guys, so today it's I believe it's the 6th of December. Look how beautiful it is. You can pass, go ahead. Anyway, so doing a few good deeds every day is not a bad deal. Anyway, so right now we're in Manhattan. I believe it's 21st Street, and as you can see, the traffic is so insane that even if there is an ambulance right behind the rest of the traffic, sometimes it's just impossible to move, which is why when you ride a bicycle and you have such nice, neat lanes, it adds up to the ride. Aside from that, is this a track to shoot movies? I don't know, leave in the comments. And another thing is, if you guys like this building, give it a big thumbs up. I'm pretty sure it's one of the cooler design buildings around. Yeah, so you guys could see if you want. There's a golf club, which also appears, I don't know how much it goes for, and so on, but I'm pretty sure that it could be a little expensive, because there are a lot of people living in the city, and everybody wants to throw a shot at their try, so you have that. Now, yeah, aside from that, it's really beautiful. I hope you could hear me with all those crazy ambulances around. Look how neat the roads are. The streets are always nice and organized. And yeah, parents riding with their kids with a bicycle. I think it's an extremely healthy sport. So now another thing is, I am actually enjoying the city as much as everybody else would have, because like the whole idea of living in the city is that you find conveniences, and part of those conveniences are defined by public spaces, and this is probably one of the coolest things you could find around right now. It's an amazing pier. It used to be locked to the public because of the COVID and stuff, and now they just recently opened it. You guys, look at this beautiful design. I mean, this whole thing, right? It's made out of like special cement cubes that are basically held underneath the water, and you could see from here that it was architecturally designed in a very mannerable way. You see how it says the golf, the restrooms, they got all kinds of like nice greenery. And remember, this is all built on top of basically water. So right now we're walking we're basically riding a bicycle. Look how beautiful it is. This is crazy. Wow. This is very nice. Yes, sir.
Can't be riding the bike.
Okay.
Sorry.
Yeah, absolutely.
Just for your safety.
Okay. No, for sure. So anyway, the guy just informed me that to be on the safer side, it's always important to walk around, and he probably did the right thing. You know, had I known it. Okay. Wow, check it out. This is really cool LEDs. that sometimes reflect all kinds of colorations. But I don't know exactly how much it costs to build that really nice design bridge. If you guys like it, I mean, don't forget to leave in a subscription that you know, if you want to see any other sceneries. I mean, from right over here you can see the World Trade Center, which is very cool. And on top of that, there's all kinds of brand new architectural designings that evolved that bridge. I'll give you like a panorama view of what it means to have that kind of design bridge. And this is basically where it's at, guys. So they actually planted trees right up top, which is very nice. Yeah, this is probably one of the coolest bridges, or so to speak. It's actually a pier that you will ever see in your life. And remember, those piers are basically piers that are they're supposed to hold hurricanes and weathers that are unexpected, like extreme weathers. So this is very, very cool. On top of that, I don't know if you guys realize, how cool is this? LED lights underneath the path to get into the pier. And here you have it. This is just one of the most beautiful piers. And across from the other side, this is right there, and where I'm pointing out, this is all, I believe it's it may be Jersey City. I don't know if you guys recognize it. Leave it in the comments below and let me know. I'll be very, very happy and grateful to know. Alright, we're continuing on with the adventuring. I should have really figured it out, because it says right over here, it actually does mention, it mentions right over here, dismount bicycle and skateboards. So okay, it's a lesson to learn for the future. All right, let's continue with the trip. Wow, you guys realize that there's a gym right there, right over there. There's a very cool gym right there where I'm pointing out. This is very nice. Okay, continue with the ride. Always you want to make sure that your mirrors are adjusted. Nice fit. Yeah. Mirrors for the bike. Extremely helpful. Alright, getting back onto the lane. And it seems to be like they actually made it a little wider on the sides. Or maybe part of it is for walking and part of it is for riding. Oh yeah, there you go. This is walking, skating, running, and cycling. And guys, always remember, wear a helmet. It's very important. Okay, so as you can see that, you know, a lot of people, they finish their job and they're all stressed out, or they want to like enjoy the vibe of the city, so they're trying to catch up on their to-do lists, and you know, so they decide to run, or actually some people use their bicycles or their means of getting to the way of where they go to work. And I believe that it's pretty cool. It's very, very nice to know that if you have a vehicle that you could go around. And today, to be honest, is a beautiful weather. I mean, you know, this guy basically, you can see he's running with his shorts, so I'm figuring it's not as cold as I thought that it will be, and it's probably very comfortable. So this part of Manhattan is the east side, and the reason that I'm saying it is because I believe that there is east side and west side. However, it could actually be Midtown. Not really Midtown. Let me know, because you could leave it in the comments and let me know if you recognize the place. You could let me know in the comments. And yeah, this is where it's at. You know, you guys could see how nice and beautifully everything here is designed, and all these people around here, maybe some of them pay tax, others get away with it. I don't know how they do it, but it's not really important. The most important thing is that they could live a normal life once they leave their houses. You guys can see there's lots of trees and all kinds of festive timing for the time being. It's important to take a note of it. And yeah, wow, you guys, this is another pier right over here. Let me see if I can make like a small little U-turn or a turn around to see if I can get a better glance of it and see what's going on. So, this is it. This is the pier. Another thing is, let's see if I could actually get a nicer, better look at that pier. That was a very, very well designed pier. Well, the other one looked much cooler, but this is one of the piers that you shouldn't underestimate. This is called Pier 45, Greenwich Village, and a lot of times people, they throw all kinds of shows and events right over here, I believe. And as you can see, I'll make a small little circle around just to give you the idea what it looks like. You guys can see it's literally going directly from the water, and right now we're at the water, and look how further down it goes. I mean, there's garbages, greeneries, an anchor for during the time where the ship comes. They want to like maybe have a little bit of like nostalgic time for themselves, so tourists could get off an adventure, or maybe not. I'm not 100% sure. But this is where it goes down to. This is almost the end of the pier. See how like there's a small little loop, oops, and it goes down, and right over here there's another nice spot that kind of illustrates the beauty of New York. And as you can see right here, snap a photo. Okay, wow, this is very nice. So you guys, you don't know how long it takes to upload content to the YouTube and do a lot of like editing and everything. And you know, and the reason that I'm saying it is because many people think it's like, oh, just pick up the camera and start recording. Yeah, this is where it goes down to. However, it really entails a lot of work. There are certain things that you gotta, you know, be mindful of, and you gotta review the footage, you know, before you upload any information or anything. But guys, look at this. This is so cool. From here, there's a gate that basically people come up if they come in and they want to enjoy their time. and then the boats, on a good day, they anchor on those pieces of poles, and then they could just come straight into Manhattan. I could imagine that it was a very, very costful project. Now more than the ones that you saw, like those weird looking cones that were pointing out of the water from the other side of the pier that I was showing you. But guys, this is Greenwich Village Pier is really nice. I must say that, you know, so a lot of times you ask yourself, it's like, you know, I had a stressful day and, you know, I just want to relax a little bit and kind of see the water or run around or jog. So you guys, really, it's all about, you know, it's all about the infrastructure that cities and places invests. And, you know, there's men, there's women, bathrooms, you know, there's an information center. If you guys are thirsty, you could either drink from the faucet or you could lift it, you could put a bottle, see if it works. Nope. Okay, maybe because of COVID, but let's say it would work. Actually, they also have ones for dogs, which is very, very cool. So you can see that it's really user friendly. And if you ever want to check out all kinds of activities and stuff, it's this program guide that has right over here. If you want to take a screenshot, see what it's all about. Hudson River Park. They have program guide. They have the Taniga Arts, Bollywood Banangra Sunset Plaza, I don't know, Hudson River Kids Pumpkin Smash, okay, Ask a Scientist, Diversity, Digest Live from the Field, Celebrate Oysters, okay, interesting jazz at Pier 84, which is another pier, either upwards or probably upper side of Manhattan. You have a vessel tour. So yeah, this is, you guys see that there's all kinds of like activities that you could enjoy. It's not just like always work, and you know, you also got to know how to enjoy yourself. So so we spoke about infrastructure and piers, and you know, now I want to talk about a more serious topic that actually was on my mind for a little while, and I wasn't sure how to phrase it. And you know, I'll leave it aside, that topic, because it needs to be it needs to be done in a little more of a professional way. And I feel like there's always a time for having discussions about sensitive topics. But you know, and I also want to keep this channel user friendly, you know, and I want people to enjoy it and come back and watch the videos. So you guys, you know, there is on the side of the video, there is a place where you can subscribe, and you could always feel free to let me know if there's anything else that you want me to show you of the city. And as you guys can see, there's lots of bikers today, and they come from all kinds of places on the road. You know, even though I know that COVID is something that is very, very serious, and a lot of people lost relatives and friends, and you know, so you know, I hope you guys are able to cope with it. And yeah, the most important thing is to stay safe and healthy. You know, eating the right food that consists of the right diet, and exercise. Exercise is key, because a lot of people, they're like, what should I, you know, I walk to work, I take, no, it's like, if you got steps, take the elevator. If you have an elevator or you got steps, I'm sorry, did I say take the elevator? No, take the steps. you know, it's good for your heart. All this cardio work that you guys do will ultimately improve your life. Right over here, I see that there is they have like a nice tennis court, and it's very rare that right now is the time where you could actually play. But look at all this traffic, guys. I mean, this is people that they're probably coming back from work and they just want to have a nice frappuccino in their house, or you know, a nice normal meal, and they're stuck in traffic. There is literally almost no place to really avoid this traffic. You know, you can see that the lights are green, and you know, the flowness of the traffic is just beyond. Another thing is that I wanted to mention, you guys see this bicycle that was right there? You know, I don't know if you remember, but unfortunately the city is fighting against extremism, and I believe that, I don't know if I recall it properly, but it was a certain time where they had a few incidents with people that really didn't like the agenda of how this country is being held. So they decided to go on an adventure and just kill, I don't remember what it was like 7 or 8 people. They were all cycling and they were all exercising, just coming back out of work, and you know, they wanted to have a nice time. So yeah, so right now they have all those poles that cars can't just like get into the lane, and they leverage the sidewalk from right there to over here, so it's very hard for cars to pass by and get on the bike lane. And to be honest, 95 or 98% of most of the people that drive with a car, they're very, very you know, mindful of bicycle riders. And you guys, if you drive a car and you happen to see a bicycle rider, it's okay to be nice and like slow down, or maybe wait for him to finish his path, or because you see a lot of times, you know, even though you're in a rush and you got to get to wherever you need to get to in a mannerable time within a certain time, and you're like all pressured. I mean, at the end of the day, you could be saving your life by not getting stuck at him, or just out of courtesy, be nice. You know, it says, for example, over here it says you gotta slow down, so you slow down a little. You know, this is how you avoid accidents. You avoid conflicts with people, and by doing it, I think that it's a very, very wiseful way to handle life in general. You know, I know New Yorkers, they always have that sense of feeling that they're in a rush, they gotta get things done, and they have all this under pressure, which is true, but it doesn't give anybody the right to ride like a maniac and do whatever they want. See, now, another thing is, which I find very, very fascinating, is that you know, another thing is, which I find very, very fascinating, is that, you know, the whole infrastructure of the city is really aligned well with most cities where they really don't have that kind of, you know, for example, this bridge right here. You know, it's like, think to yourself, oh, I'm just seeing this bridge. But you don't know how long it took to design and build it. That's what I was talking to you about, the bicycle accident that they had, that the guy went on the ramp. Anyway, so as you guys could see, if you ever want to rent a bicycle, you could just either have a monthly pass or have a special card. And you can see that some of them are electric, so if you having trouble paddling, or you just, you know, you don't have too much energy to do something that would have like withdraw too much energy from you, you guys could see that there is a day pass for $15 a day, or you could you have monthly passes. But it's very nice. You take a bicycle from right here, and then you go around all the piers and stuff. Also, another small little tip, maybe when you come here, you should also bring with you a lock, unless you want to mount the bicycle in a different station and you're not really planning on getting off of it. It's always important to have a lock, because I do believe that failing to return a bicycle into the thing could result in a $1,500 or $1,000 fine. But it's always important to lock your bicycle. I can't even say that there's any guarantee from people armed, because remember, the city is made out of like all kinds of people from different kinds of cultures, and you know, not everybody is honest. So if they get a bicycle and they don't need to tap it, or they turn it into their own bikes, you know, which is the case very, very much. The city is basically, you know, a whole zoo. It's like, you know, even though I'm showing you nice footages and stuff, and I'm showing you all these beautiful lanes, you know, you may tame a lane, it's very hard to tame people. And by saying that, I mean that, you know, people have big eyes, and if you know how to maneuver yourself around, and so basically the point is, get a lock. You'll thank yourself forever and ever. And yeah, if you guys want to use that bicycle and check around, that area is very, very nice. This is beautiful, just the whole scenery of the World Trade. You know, I don't know how much is the cost to lease the office here. I wonder. It's probably very, very expensive. Anyway, so yeah, this is where we at. You know what I mean? This is where we are. There's always something happening. There's always something nice that the city has to offer, or the people in the city that live here has to offer. You know, it's very vague to say that, like, you know, just being a lock and use all those safety cautiousness and stuff. Yeah, anywhere and everywhere you are, things may happen. You want to make sure that you're doing everything you can to the best of your ability to really be careful and use your wiseful mind. Now, another thing is, you know, speaking of which, this is the ground zero where the two buildings were, right behind those cars. I believe that it's at night, it's closed to the public, but if you come here during the daytime from like 9 to 5, you could either leave a flower or do something that will commemorate the names of the people that were unfortunately taken by this terrible terror attack that happened. And you guys could see there's a bridge right on top of me, and there are like 4 lanes on each side of the road that are basically heading. Oh wow, look at this dog. This is so cool. You guys see him? This is super, super cool. Oh, this is so cute. I don't know, what is it, a bulldog? Wow, look at this. Let's see if I can take a nice. Okay. This is very, very cool. Okay. Yeah, so like I said, there's always something cute or a moment that happens. Right now my battery is a little low, so I'll try to rush things up and get to the bridge. And the first bridge that I'll get up to, I'm heading into Brooklyn right now, so hopefully I'll make it just on time. And yeah, it's always nice to know that, you know, you have nice lanes or places that you can play. I guess if you're from the UK and you like soccer, you could play soccer. Or, you know, there's playgrounds for young kids that want to, you know, take out all their energy. Again, even though it's the city and there's always things happening, on the other hand, it's always important to remember that you still got to live like anybody else that would have lived in at any other given time. Actually, right there is a dog park. Nice trees around. The trees are really nice. I haven't really seen too many statues or places that resemble a certain time or era. I mean, I don't know where they are, and if there are any. I'm pretty sure that there are some. So, yeah, you guys could see from right here, you know, they have a very clear map of the city. This is Empire State Trail. You could start from the Battery all the way up to, what does it say over here? After Interpret Sea. Oh, you have the Aerospace Museum, you have the Hudson Yard, Chelsea Piers, all kinds of places that you could adventure in. And right over here it says Empire State Trail, Southern Gateway. Welcome to the Southern Gateway to the Empire State Trail. The ever-changing shorelining of southern Manhattan Island has been an important center of trade and transportation for centuries, and it dates all the way back to 1626, where they had a free trade and economic center in 1664. The English took over the busy trading post and renamed it New York City. So this is very, very, very cool. I never knew that. If you guys, you want to read more about it, you could, I'll post a photo and you could pose it. It says the 750-mile Empire State Trail connects people to New York, spectacular natural beauty, cultural heritage, iconic landscapes, and unparalleled outdoor recreation opportunities. The trail promotes healthy lifestyles and provides a place for friends and families to experience the Empire State's special places and rich diversity. Like I said, this city is really, really diverse. And you guys could see this is all the states. This is Connecticut, Massachusetts, Vermont, Quebec. This is Ontario, this is part of I don't know exactly. If you guys know, leave it in the comments. Yeah, Pennsylvania, New Jersey, and we are right over here. You can see New York City. So this is very, very cool, guys. There's lots and lots of bodies of water, and that's why there are a lot of bridges that needs to connect people from one place to another. And there's a fine joke that basically says, the city is like a zoo. You pay to get in and it's free to go out because it's so expensive. It's extremely expensive to right now live in New York City in general. It's probably one of the most expensive places to live in. If you'll name any other places aside from maybe 2 or 3 cities. Yeah, you always gotta. I'm probably gonna leave some hacks and ways of how to improve your your financial stability, and multiple ways to save money and take routes that aren't specifically designated just for tourists. Meaning, if you're a tourist and you want to enjoy the touristic way of how to handle things. Oh, speaking of which, I told you that I couldn't see any statues or anything. This is very, very cool. Wow, what is it? Whoa, this is big. If you guys know what it is, please leave it in the comment. To me, it looks like an alien, but I don't know. This is very cool. Okay, we'll continue on. Right over here, this is they have the Indian Museum right inside this building. This is the National American Indian Museum. I went there, and it was probably one of the most beautiful museums you could ever check and see. And it's just really a very, very nice museum. So, you know, if you like, it's important to know history. And if you know history, you're basically on the safer hand. You know, because it's like, you know what to expect, and usually history repeats itself, even though it sounds crazy, and, you know, people say like, no way, and, you know, it's like, yes way. Things do happen. And, you know, a lot of people, they predict the weather from a year to a year to a year to know how the weather is going to be, and so on. Oh wow, I just caught up on something really cool. What it is? Let me know. Let me see if I could get there fast enough to see if I could show it. But this is very, very cool. What is it? Wow, you could just like sit down, relax yourself a little, and see this beautiful oh, it's actually, you will not believe it. This is like a place for you sit down, and it's like electric. Over here, he presses the start. Right over here, he presses the start, the beginning, and they have all kinds of lights and LED lights. And it says over here, this is rider must be at least 42 centimeter tall. So if you are under 42 centimeters, it may not be the place for you. Otherwise, it probably could be. And yeah, this is how you enter in. You get in, you take a seat. There are belts right there, and they'll look like all kinds of fish. This is very, 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 very cool. This is very nice, very neat. Another thing that I wanted to mention, if you guys, I don't know if you recognize it, right over there, there is I believe that it's the Statue of Liberty. And if you guys know enough history, I think that it was given as a present from the French government to the United States. I don't know exactly what was the gift for, and I do know that the Statue of Liberty resembles liberty, freedom. So, you know, it's like, as much as you think, oh wow, look at this, it says since 1916, and there is a yellow, yeah, this is Nathan's. It's a very, very famous hot dog place, and it says this is the original since 1916. And the last time I saw this kind of cart was in Denmark. Maybe I'll show you I'll leave it on the photo, the place that I saw it in. And this is right over here, a beautiful statue. So I guess this is, who is this guy? Well, if you guys know who it is, he was from 1838 till 1899. So he was in not this past century, it was the second one. Actually, right over here, it says it was for John Ambrose statue. He was the monument honors engineer. John Wolfe Ambrose from 1838 till 1899, I guess, whose vision and persistence resulted in the deep sea canal to New York Harbor, which improved, what does it say? Improved the viability and the port of New York, making New York City the heart of commerce in the United States. The canal is named in his honor. Okay? Ambrose was born in January 10th, 1838. Okay, this is so beautiful. Look how nice. It's all engraved with like gold letterings and okay, you could really feel it. So well, if someone's blind or something, not that I wish it on top anybody, you could maybe have a little bit of sense of feeling of what it was. And right from over there is the ferry of the Staten Island Ferry. It's the one of the only free rides that you could actually take. You board, go in. This is Staten Island Ferry. This ferry connects lots of workers that they commute into the city to work in, and they come there and they basically they come there during the busy hours and they just come in with a ferry. You know, it's like a big boat, open, and it's very nice and neat. I actually took it several times and it's a very, very nice ride. So if you guys don't want to pay for a ferry or something like that, you know, it's your choice. Okay? Alright, let me see what I could get. Maybe I'll get a drink or something. Let's see if I could get a drink. Should I get a drink? Yeah, why not? I'll get a nice drink to soothe myself over. Okay, let me see. I don't know if they're open right now, but if they are, I would love to see. Let's see. Okay. Okay, let me see if they're still open. I'll be so happy. Okay. Alright, wow, look how beautiful this building is. Oh my god, I did not expect that. This is right there. It's like a nice decorated shop. And yeah, they have, it's so beautiful. Yeah, all kinds of small little shops. You see, here's the thing, guys. A while ago, a lot of the shops closed because of the COVID and stuff. And now they aren't sure what to do, but you know, it seems to be like, actually, this is physical therapy. You guys wanna ever get any physical therapy done? I really hope that the Starbucks is open, and usually they are open. So let's see. I'll be so happy. No, they're closed. Do you believe it? They're actually closed. Okay, how you doing? Yeah, dude, this is okay. Fine. I really wanted to get like a hot chocolate. I don't know. Let me see. This is so unreal. Okay, so you see this guy right now? He just got off his bicycle. And most probably, oh wow. So you guys, I thought before my camera will finish to end the video up, I decided that I have only 6% left on my battery. So hopefully I'll get enough footage. Yeah, but this is why you gotta get a good phone, which I'm pretty sure it's a very good phone. The one that I have right now, I really don't have any complaints. I believe that it's I don't know, it's Apple, which is very secure too. So, all right, so basically I'll probably end the video right here and I will take the subway. So you guys can see there's, oh wow, is this the that building? Wow, this is so nice. This is beautiful. 44 Wall Street. There's a lot of security here. You know. Okay, let's check it out. So right now I gotta wear the face mask because I'm getting into the subway station, and it's always important to be mindful of others if they feel a little more comfortable if other people wear the mask. Not that I advocate for it or not, I just feel like it's the right thing to do. So let's see if I could find it. Wow, okay. So you see, a lot of times when you get into the city, you want to make sure that, am I wearing it upside down? Yeah. Let me see. Okay. Okay. I managed to find the word. Yeah, so you guys can see this is the subway station. And when you go in, there is a place that you pay. You could have two ways to pay. Either with your phone, like this, to tap it on, or you could do it the traditional way. Let me see if I could start English, Metro card, get a new card, which is an extra $1, regular Metro card. If you want to add 2 rides, you press either cash, ATM, or credit card. You guys can see there's like 3 different machines to use. So yeah, we get in, you dip your card in and take it out. No, it didn't go through. You want to try it out again. Okay, it says enter your PIN, and then you'll be charged $6.50. Okay, and card is right here, brand new card for the subway. This is how you buy a subway card. Now it says, do you want a receipt or not? I missed it. Usually I do take the receipt because sometimes those cards don't work, but for the most part they always work, so you don't have to be worried about that. This is the map of the city, and this is how it looks like. Yeah. As you go over here, you swipe the card, and it says you can get in. So here we go. Let's see if I can manage to get the bicycle in. Okay. Oh. Okay. All right, I managed. Now you see, a lot of the times there, when you get into the subway stations, you can see all kinds of like really nice mosaics and stuff. I don't know if this station has it or not. Some do. This one says Uptown, Downtown Brooklyn. And Yeah, but every station has their own unique thing that's going on for them. This is the Wall Street station. How cool is this? I always want to see how the subway goes. See the guy, the conductor, he checks if there's anybody. Another cool thing that I figured, I don't know if you guys could see, but this is so cool. This is so cool. Let's see if I could see if you can see anybody on the platform. See the train right here. Getting into the station. This is the station. This is the train. I'll end the video here. I'll go in and hopefully don't forget to subscribe and like the video. So, peace.